Alright guys, what have I got for you today? Is it a top 5? Nope, it's Deus Ex. Top 5s will continue, but instead of saturating the channel with nothing but top 5s, I want to give you something different, because after all, there's so many games coming out in the next few months that I've just got to cover. There'll still be a load of top 5s to come, just not as often. So what are we looking at? Well, what we're looking at is the next game on my review list, and it looks great. The year is 2027, a time of huge technological advancements, augmentations to change a human being. Advance the human race, with quicker thinking, stronger limbs, improving the quality of life.
Football, he can like throw way further.
Run faster, jump higher. If I want to be the best, then that's what I gotta do.
The downside being, people are being used for capital gain.
Human augmentation. Surf industry. Rising deaths on the street.
It appears massive corporations have complete control over its people. It's a Nazi state. Chips are embedded in people to collect data. Limbs can be shut down, even brains can be changed in the way they think. So there's a civil war, naturally. Where the government tie in with this, I'm not sure. You play as Adam Jensen. He's one cool motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. And the game is first person, but features third person camera angles when taking cover and shooting, as well as executing your victims when sneaking. I think this is great. I generally prefer third person games and I was a little disappointed initially. What crossed my mind was another first person shooter. Great. But no, this game looks to set variety between its stealth mechanics and what IDOS call its social pillar. So use your social skills and convince people to give you what you want. You see, the game gives you the choice of how you want to tackle the objective. Did I also mention there are side quests? But there will be important sequences to use your head and convince enemies, for example, not to kill the hostage.
Her blood is on your...
Unless you want them to die, because I know there's a lot of double-hard bastards like me out there. I've even seen footage of smacking hookers' faces off.
I don't do no tricks with no ogs, yo.
All the ones hopped up on Z. Yeah.
So what I really want to get out there is, this is not your typical shooter. It features a bunch of role-playing elements. A very cinematic game. The game starts off in Seraph Industries, where all these supposed augmentations are researched.
Those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA.
The game introduces you to its narrative, an immersive opening 10 minutes or so before any combat takes place. Now the combat. Like I mentioned before, both first person and third person cover mechanics make a great touch, but the guns seem loud, crisp. The execution's satisfying. The stealth looks interesting. With so many objects to utilize, I predict this could be one of the best first-person stealth games we've ever seen, with an actual stealth system dragging bodies from the line of sight. It's not Metal Gear Solid, but it's interesting. There's a number of different weapons such as a basic revolver and a tranquilizer gun. But just looking back and forth through the grid-type upgrade and ability paths, the game boasts customization. Just take a look at the inventory. Augmentation abilities involve falling from heights without taking damage, stealth cloaking your cool character, throwing heavier objects and reducing recoil. The list goes on. Now we've got to talk graphics and design. I don't want to comment, because I have yet to play the game for myself. My initial thoughts were Blade Runner and Brink, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Like I said, we'll get to that when I get the game, but expect environments from 2027 New York and China. Now that's all I want to get into for today. This is a big game. From the 2 hours or so footage I've seen, I'm expecting an all-new experience, a realistic storyline, and hopefully a good-looking and authentic experience. This has been Jazz for JazReviews. Hopefully this has opened your eyes to Deus Ex Human Revolution, a linear but tactical action and role-playing game. Thanks a bunch for watching, and be sure to subscribe and try and catch my review for this game. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty hyped. The game releases 23rd of August in North America and the 26th in Europe. Again, thanks for watching. Any questions, feel free to comment below. All the best. Peace.